Greetings in the name of Kaiser. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a... I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the way... You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great... Yeah.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR, but we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to... They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vega. They were better equipped, and when the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. At least that's what we... When our children, our sick and old, fled... Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please. Well then, let me educate you. Farewell.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans? That's a complicated question, but I can't bring myself to... I suppose if asked I would, but that's a... Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever... Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NC... Nothing. Forget about it. Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. Until next time.
Still got a bit of a walk ahead of us. Talk fast. Yeah, go on.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want? We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments. We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR. We're supplying things people... Like what? Helpful? What, like bath? You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Anders, if you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work. About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him. Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more...
Hush, Leo. It's medicine time now.
How's my most Diane handles most of the Oh, you're... Right on. Right on. Let's have it. Delicious. That ought to rake in the cat. Right on, right on. Take it easy.
Yeah?
Hello. Oh, no, that's terrible. I wonder if anything rhymes with Cazador. What do you want? Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again. Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a Khan anyways. They toss you into the ring there and if you survive... Sure, maybe not if you're some hulking reprobate like Regis or big to the gills like Jack. I've tried... Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate... Do you think the followers of the Apocalypse... You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans would... Bye. Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent? Full... No, that's terrible. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, too many syllables. Maybe I should write something about how much the Great Khan sucked. There once was a man of stout heart. I wonder if anything rhymes with Cazador.
Bye. Evening.